Let's bring in Kiki Ryan from Politico, who is kind of a special treat today because normally she joins us on Tuesday. So now back on, on Unplugged, I mean, of course. So you were there at the taping. What was the mood like in the room? I mean, did you have a sense that obviously the crowd was, happy to see Stewart, but
yeah, they were very enthusiastic about Obama. Of course, but everyone there was young, and you know, people were talking before waiting, wondering if it was going to be a good idea for him to do this, even though they both love Stewart and Obama. But you know, it was great to be there because Stewart spent so much time afterwards, about a half hour, taking questions from the audience, and even Stewart admitted that that clip we just saw when he got Obama saying, "Yes, we can," but he said when he said that, in his mind he thought, "Score." He knew that was going to be the clip that people were going to be watching today, because he kind of did. I don't think it was very an easy interview.
Well, we've got a highlight reel. So yeah, let's see a few of kind of the best and brightest moments. Let's get at that.
Are we the people we were waiting for, or
this is a nice set.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it reminds me of the convention.
We actually bought it. It was in a warehouse. Does that happen to you wherever you go? Is that just a wild because when you guys go to work, do people typically applaud, or it's a nice feeling?
It was a wonderful welcome. It does not happen. For example, when I go to the Republican caucus meeting.
I see.
Look, let me say this about members of Congress.
Are you going to curse?
No, I'm not going to curse. Larry Summers did a heck of a job trying to figure out how to...
You don't want to use that phrase, dude.
I was... pun intended.
All right.
All right, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the audience responded. You heard Doug say, but that still seems really inappropriate for a president to do. But we are seeing more of that from presidents. Did you have a sense from anyone last night that this was uncomfortable, or was it just one big laugh fest?
No, it was one big laugh fest. But I mean, how many people in the audience are even going to vote? You know, and on Tuesday. I mean, I think a lot of the problem is that these people that watch Daily Show don't really end up turning out to the polls.
So the young voters, kind of getting to Heye's point, I mean, the young voters may seem energized when he's been going on these tours. He was at the University of Wisconsin and enthused, but are they going to get out of bed on Tuesday when Obama's name's not on the ballot and go vote for some congressional candidate they may not even know about?
Yeah, historically we haven't seen them do that in midterm elections.
Let me end up on that note with you guys. I mean, is that going to be a problem, do you think, for Democrats, or you know, you're looking to get that young vote out?
I think young voters were doubted in 2008. They turned out in record numbers. They're going to come out again in 2010. And not only do we have faith in young voters to come out in 2010 because they understand the stakes, we have a plan in place to turn these folks out. Our GOTV operation is unprecedented. We've had organizers in 50 states in all 435 congressional districts for the last, not just 6 weeks, for the last 20 months. That has never happened in the history of party politics before, and we think they're going to turn out on November 2nd.
That actually has happened before. We're doing the same thing. And we think young voters have a real reason, especially in this election, to vote Republican. It's why we've spent so much time on college campuses. We got a lot of voters who are young people who are going to be graduating from college, and they're scared that they're not going to be able to get a job, and I think they're right to be scared. So whether that's undergrad or graduate or even leaving high school.
All right, well, we're going to have to end it with that. Thank you guys both very much for joining us, and I guess we'll all know the answer to these questions in 5 days. Kiki, thank you very much for being here with us again, and we'll see you, I hope, next Tuesday, and gosh, maybe a few more days in between. Thanks a lot.